Hi guys, welcome to the video. So today we'll take a look at another 1v1 game in Armies of Exigo, and this time it will be a 1v1 between Suwak and Queek on the map White Meadows. So let's unpause it. In the top left corner we have Suwak with the blue beast, and in the bottom right corner across the map we have Queek with the fallen and purple color. So we saw Queek already in the previous game. He was playing against Legit, also with fallen. I think he also plays other races, but I think in 1v1s he mainly plays Fallen. Looks like Enna and Macrozerk and also Inferno and Legit were all spectating here, so a really full lobby. Looks like they will have some observer discussions there. But yeah, Suwak is going out with his minion and building actually a really interesting arena position here. All the way in the back, trying to close it in the narrow entrance. Of course, usually you build on this map in front of the expansion, so you can take it later. But of course there is some small chance that someone could go around you and potentially rush your main base or something like that. So this might be a little bit safer. At the same time there is also a little bit more narrow entrance here if you want. Or you can just make one front base here and then second smaller one here with like another tower or something like that. But yeah, it really depends. For now it actually seems like Suwak maybe wants to play just one base gameplay here. While on the other side we have Queek, who is going for fast expansion on actually 14 harvesters instead of 12, so a little bit more greedy I would say. Wouldn't even really say that it's like completely fully better if you don't get attacked. Of course it's definitely more dangerous, I wouldn't do it because you can get rushed, but even if we completely exclude the risk of getting attacked, then I'm not too sure if this is actually worth it. Of course you get another harvester out a little bit faster at the same time, and he even was able to get another one there, but yeah, definitely you get the Dark Fortress later, so you can start double producing harvesters later, and that's another small disadvantage. So not completely sure here, it's maybe still a little bit more efficient, but definitely way more riskier, so I wouldn't go for that. But Suwak is across the map, he still haven't found him, so it doesn't really matter that much. And actually Suwak is going for Forge Blades, so this is a completely different strategy than we usually see. He is trying to make a warrior rush, where you just produce as many warriors as quickly as possible. You make Forge Blades and you just attack someone. There is like different stages of this. You can either just produce warriors, Forge Blades and attack, or you can also get Dark Altar and get a witch or even more of them for bloodlust, potentially even some sacrifices. Or you can also just get some upgrades in the weapon master. I like to do not exactly this, but it's a strategy of warriors and ogres where you don't actually use forge blades, but it's like a timing push. But a little bit later, of course, you have ogres as well. This is way faster, and you can get insane amount of warriors there, and it's really hard to stop. But it's really difficult to do this against fallen, especially good fallen players, because I mean, you could do it potentially if they would go Soul Shrap into Nightmares, because then they won't have Incubator, at least not early on. But you have to decide for this strategy too early for you to know this. So that's not really viable. And if they have Incubator, they can always just get Grasp for harvesters, and that's a big problem. Usually Grasp is not that valuable against Beast, because Boron Raiders cannot be grasped as any other big units like Knights, Ogres and stuff like that, yeah, Avengers and other siege units. But for example against Empire, Grasp is usually really good because you can grasp all units basically, except Catapults and Knights. But yeah, against Beast usually not as valuable, same kinda against Fallen. And he's getting improved metabolism. I wasn't actually paying too much attention to the scouts now, but I don't think he saw all of this. All of these warriors. He has one tower, kinda well protected, but he needs to immediately pull the harvesters here. Instead, he got surround on his spitters, which is not ideal. Tower is getting some damage out, but the HP of warriors is too high for them to just die. Two more spitters are out. He doesn't have a tower here, and he actually kinda led the army of Suwak here. I think he should have stayed with all of his spitters in this location near the tower, and if Suwak would continue here, then kite them. Especially when he already got the improved metabolism now, but he's getting Grasp. He still has 2 bases and 1 is fully working, so he's not losing resources now. He just needs to not lose the harvesters so he can actually utilize the grasp. And Suwak should be definitely focusing the incubator now. When he doesn't see himself getting grasped and he sees something being researched in the incubator, I would probably destroy that, especially if the enemy is running away. Instead he goes for an attack here, under the tower. Now that is gonna be the grasp. Now he actually decides to go for the incubator, I think. So Suwak quickly reacted to the harvesters going after him. He should still be gathering something now. He's falling behind. He also is not using the spitters. I don't really like this. Now he showed that he has grasp, but it's not ideal. The replay is still, I mean, I don't remember the game, maybe I haven't even seen it, but the replay is long, so this won't be the end. But I mean, Suwak still managed to kill multiple harvesters. Also, you need to regrasp. The grasp is not enough to deal 370 damage. You can use it immediately again, but you need some micro for that at least. And I don't know why he's not using the spitters now. That's a huge mistake. He's using so many workers. I think if he would do proper micro here with harvesters, it would be probably GG. Because he would be really ahead. But since he just lost all of his harvesters, that is the reason why Suwak is gonna continue here probably. Yeah, nap time. That's kind of what the spitters were doing here. And he doesn't have any resources for a single harvester. He has only 2 left, and 1 is gathering gems. So, I mean, the only chance here is now to take all of these spitters and attack, but he has only 8 of them. 8 spitters, no upgrades, no levels or anything. At least they are full HP. But I think he knows where his opponent is. But there is gonna be a totem already. Borons, like lots of Borons, warriors, lots of minions that can surround it. I think if he would survive with all the harvesters and continued spamming new spitters, he could time push it here because he has decent army. But since he won't be able to produce new units and Suwak will be probably producing still new things, plus getting the totem now, he would need definitely a really good micro here. He will let the totem finish now, and now it's kinda GG. He will need to go around the totem, snipe something here, maybe destroy. I mean, there's also more Borons here, so many minions that could just attack there. He was trying to snipe down the totem, but it's being rebuilt. It's also threatened by the melee units. It's still a really long replay. I don't think he's giving up, even though he's definitely so much behind now and is basically GG. Can't really imagine what Suwak would have to do here to lose it, unless of course the spitters can kill him now somehow, but can't really imagine that he's bringing the minions. He will do full surround here. But Queek doesn't seem to want to surrender here. We see some pings here, eh? Echo crazy, eh? Fallen Echo is definitely crazy here. I mean, Suwak now also has 0 saturation here. He brought everything into his second base. And I think he's lost some minions. Because this is basically normally fully saturated, maybe a little bit more. But this is empty. But yeah, double supply for Suwak. No, I'm okay, only 9 ahead. Suwak has way more wood, Queek has a little bit more gems. Gold is kinda even, both on 2 bases. Some first Stinger scouts coming out. There is no tech for Queek. Yeah, also not saturating gems, so the gems difference will be quickly gone. Getting some new spitters. I go for a beat, it's gonna be a longer game. Yeah, so he's checking for a third base, but that doesn't really make that much sense for the beast now. I mean, he killed lots of units and all the villagers before, so he should kinda know he's ahead. But he also doesn't have any scouts to be certain. And going out right now doesn't really make sense. Also, Beast is totally capable of playing on 2 bases. Even against like 3, sometimes even 4. Beast is just 2 base race, Empire is 3 base race, Fallen is 1 map base, I would say. 1 map race. You need as many bases as possible, but Beast definitely can play from 2 bases pretty easily. He's getting a little bit too many warriors, but I guess it's also fine. You don't need just goblins, and yes, enough of them, also a witch. There is 1 totem, so 1 lightning spire, so maybe a troll would be nice. But this could also work. Quick is sitting on some gold, but he has big problems with wood and also gems. And still pretty weak saturation here. Now making both Wild Cocoon and Soul Trap. Also getting tough carapace. 2nd upgrade already. I mean, I wouldn't really invest into upgrades when I don't have villagers and units. But he's mainly heavily struggling with wood now. So maybe a 3rd harvester on wood would be good. Totem here, but that is the Stinger, probably in range to attack that, yeah. 1 warrior scouting here, he's gonna die, didn't really scout much, just some units. And the tower that I think Suwak maybe already knew about. The totem actually got destroyed, or he cancelled it, but yeah, the minion survived. Double arena, stable goblin hut, more upgrades. He's going for 2-1 and probably push. Or maybe he doesn't even wait for the upgrade, okay. We see the Bloodlust. Immediate pool of harvesters, like that. There is the tower. Grasp on the warriors even, nice. And pulling them back. Not bad. Trying to even focus fire maybe with the spitters there. He needs to definitely regrasp here. Or at least surround them with the harvesters. Here's the spitters, yeah, okay. Suwak wasn't fighting, so that was actually pretty well played by Quick here. A really nice defense. Getting Hollow Whispers. Goes for some counter push potentially. 1-1 upgrades against 2-1. But there is no totem, but definitely more units. Suwak is 3 population ahead only, but I think Quick has definitely not more population in villagers, but maybe in production. Yeah, he's playing really nice sometimes, but also sometimes make crucial mistakes, as Enya said. That's a perfect way to describe that. For example, now getting splashed on half of his army and getting basically no value. This is a terrible fight. But a few seconds ago, he did a really good defense. But yeah, now he lost his whole army, so it should be GG, but once again, we still have 40% of the replay ahead of us. Let's see if he at least pulls back these 2 spitters. He did, okay. Revive Altar, Lizard Keep, so we'll soon have both Warlocks with Poison Fox and also Superior Boomerang upgrade for the Goblins. Third Hive, getting Freeze. He's just doing everything from 2 bases. I don't think he used the Valkygun for anything. He got Soul Trap, I mean for experience, but now only for... Yeah, for both Vengeance Hall and also Hollow Whispers. All of this from 2 bases. Yeah, Incubator, Valkygun, Hollow Whispers, Vengeance Hall. Freeze. This is oversaturated, this is undersaturated by the way. Second tower good, but... There should be trolls soon. There is Beast Cherry. Even a Strider coming. Strider to scout. I mean, Strider is fast. If there is no scout, it's really good damage support for the fight. And it's one of the best tools to prevent enemy expansions. And Suwak wants to stay ahead, 3 against 2 bases. He needs to saturate this, idle repair the building, but outside of that he's totally fine. He's 30 population ahead. First Voidwalker is out, we might see a freeze. But at the same time Suwak is scouting with 1 Boron, so actually kinda smart there. And that is just not enough damage from Quick at all. If he wouldn't lose the spitters like 3 minutes ago, that would be kinda good, but now... I mean, it still probably wouldn't be enough, but now it's not even close. Oh. Okay, he called it GG. But the replay is going for 30 more 5%. But he's not playing anymore. I think Suwak attack moved here and they both left, but the spectator that shared the replay was probably still playing. Or still watching the units fighting here. But I don't think there is any more micro. They just weren't in the game anymore, there is AFK units and stuff. But we can watch it. I mean, now the Strider moved somewhere. I'm not really sure what's happening, but it said that they said GG and left. Suwak was victorious. And we can see that everyone left except Makrozerg. Yeah, I think Makrozerg said that he's going to take a beer or something, that it's gonna be a long game, so he probably, yeah, here. So he went away, which means the replay stayed on without him actually exiting to results, and then he shared the replay when he came back. So this will probably take a while still, but this is just attack move, not them playing anymore. You can see the resources and everything. But he was definitely away for quite some time. I don't think we have to finish watching this. Yeah, let's just take a look on the results. Quick actually more kills in the end, also way more losses, even though Suwak produced more units. Kinda even experience, but definitely larger army for Suwak. Same researches, similar buildings. Quick actually a little bit more resources, even though his economy was absolutely destroyed. So yeah, in the end definitely still pretty interesting game, something a little bit different than usually, 23 minutes. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it guys, and I will see you in the next one, so take care guys.